What's up, folks? Kevin here, aka the Tattoo Toy Hunter, coming to you with a really quick video. It's going to be a partial eBay unboxing video of some really fantastic, wink wink, fantastic action figures. And also, I'm going to follow it up with my near complete collection of said action figure fantastic stuff. So we're going to get this big box. Take my handy dandy knife, carve it open from the bottom because it's so much easier. And open this box of goodness up and see what we have inside. I've been waiting a couple weeks for this. I'm very excited for this purchase. My wife gave me the go-ahead because I love this movie. I'll just tell you right now, it's the 2005 Fantastic Four movie. These are Toy Biz cinematic characters. I have the 4 members of the team. All 4 from the cinematic release of them. And I'm very happy to have them. They all have really cool detail to the sculpt. Some of them have actions. So you can see here, this is the Human Torch's stand that he plugs into. He actually lights up. And I love the Invisible Woman's translucent extremities, which I think is amazing. Another thing I'm very excited for is the smaller package you just saw to go along with this, which is a very rare piece. This stand here is awesome. It actually fires out discs while she's on it, so I think that is really cool. So here she is on her stand, as you can see. I think for the time, they did really well on the face sculpt because they didn't have the technology they do now. But I think she still looks good, like Jessica Alba. Double knee, double elbow. She's very thin, so I'm going to be very careful posing her, but for display, I think she's gorgeous. Nice physique, nice face sculpt, and also the stand she comes with is very cool. You can see she has really good ab crunch forward and back. She's got the upper bicep, she's got the upper thigh, feet swivel, just very good for Toy Biz. They did really well on this, so very happy to have her. And on the stand, she does really well. Here, as you can see, just on her own 2 feet. If you get it just right, she will stand, but I'm going to actually keep her ported into her stand. Just works that much better. Now let me give you a little display, or show off the little display weapon that she comes with really quick. So here we have her standing up on her own. There's a button on top that actually is the fire button to shoot off these translucent clear discs. So boom, bullseye, first shot. And then the second shot. But very cool toy. I just love them when they come with actions like this. I think it's so well done. So I appreciate the buyer for giving me a couple of these discs. I'm not really sure how many they come with, but these 2 are great. I won't be shooting them all the time, so just to have a couple to show off is really cool. And as you can see, her translucent extremities, very, very nice. You can actually see all the way through them. Not bad at all. She looks very good. My favorite, Jessica Alba. So we'll put her to the side, and now you can see this Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch. He comes with a really sweet stand. They just very nice. And then you can see this translucent piece as well. He actually lights up. He has a button on the back of him that lights up, so it looks like he's using his power of fire. So very happy to land him as well. And you can see he has these little plastic translucent fire pieces all over his body to give the look of fire as well. So they did really well with the sculpt. I'm very happy. And the size is good enough to put it up against the new stuff as well if you want to display everything, which I have the new stuff from the Walgreens exclusive also. I'll show at the end of this video. But as you can see here, he lights up and he looks amazing. I really dig that he actually has something to go along with him also in action with the light up, plus the stand, so I don't have to worry about him or her falling over. The brother and sister duo. Yeah, the light up feature is really cool to me. I really love that. So that made my day. Something kind of cool like that. So we're gonna put him on his stand and push him to the side and keep moving on with the characters. So they both look really well, in my opinion. Very nice. Okay, so moving on, Here we have Ben Grimm, The Thing. And this one I think is surprisingly well executed as far as the sculpted detail on the body, the rock. And he does have ab crunch still, so that's really cool for an earlier Toy Biz piece. Extremities are good and tight. He doesn't have a whole lot of movement, but that's okay. He's a big bulky dude. He's not supposed to be doing the split. But also, I love the face sculpt on him. I think they did a good job. He does look like the cinematic movie 2005 Ben Grimm. So very happy for this one. I would like to get the one he's powered down also. Now here is Mr. Fantastic, the leader of the team. He looks really good as well. I love this face sculpt. I mean, I think it looks dead on for the actor that plays him in the cinematic movie. He comes with a handful of parts that you plug in. I've read reviews where people have a lot of hard time getting these to stay in, so I'm kind of worried about that, but we're still going to plug all the pieces in and see how high we can get him to stand, because he's well over a foot tall when you get him put together. He's got 2 extra pieces for each extremity, and for the waist and for the neck. So I went ahead and just did it off camera and then put him up in the back, so you can see he looks pretty good. He does not at all stay together, so I'm probably going to glue him permanently together, because I really like this look. For whatever reason, it looks like he's powered up. So when I display him, I have a couple other Mr. Fantastics I can leave human size, and then we'll have him here. So the 4 of these together I got for, I think, $30 total, and that's with accessories, so I'm very, very happy for that. Here is the biggest piece of what I purchased, and this is the smallest character. Very rare, very kind of expensive to get a hold of. But I did drop $20 on this little guy that's not even 4 inches tall. As you can see here through the bubble tape. We'll go ahead and cut open. And despite him costing a little more than I should have paid for him, I paid $30 for the whole team and then $20 for the little guy. He is, like I said, very rare, very hard to find. You had to purchase a full pack back in the day to get him. This is Franklin Richards. He is the son of Susan and Reed Richards. He's Franklin, and he is one of the top 5 strongest mutants in the world, as he's listed. He's got Omega level power because of his abilities. You can read a little more on the internet over him, but he's the top 5 strongest. And usually when they're like reality warpers, they're the strongest. That's why he's one of them. But very cool figure. I love for being so small, I love the articulation on him. I just like the look of him. I like his innocent facial expression that he comes with. And I'm very happy to have him. So with the new Susan, I got Herbie. I was able to grab Franklin. Another thing I would like to get eventually is like a custom Spider-Man in a Fantastic Four suit. I've seen people do it. That would be cool. Okay, so alongside them, I picked up the Fantastic Car from the 2005 movie. This is from my good friend Josh Hawley, aka Chicken Fried Steak. He actually gifted this to me, a part of a trade eventually. And I absolutely love this vehicle. It's huge. It's well over 12 inches, so it's kind of hard for me to get in this frame along with the characters. But as you can see, he has 6 different wings that come out of the vehicle. And he also has the front end opens up to display the little turbo engines, which I think is super cool. This thing also does break apart into 3 different vehicles if you wanted to go on a mission and have 3 separate little cars running around. It does that, which is amazing. And it did that in the movies also, if you watch the 2005 Rise of the Silver Surfer. This also is one of the Dodge Hemi vehicle in the movie. And it does have the Dodge logo on all the chairs and in the front. So I think it's just really incredible vehicle. I really wanted it. It was going to cost me quite a bit, and my buddy Chicken Fried Steak hooked me up, so thank you, sir, so much, and I will be getting you back. But as you see it all decked out, I'm just super impressed by this vehicle. I don't collect a lot of them because I don't have room nowadays, but this is one I had to have, and there will be future ones when we move and get a new home. But as you can see, the Fantastic Car, I think it's totally awesome. In front, it has the Fantastic Four logo, and then in the front, under that, it has the Dodge logo, Hemi. So you can't beat it. It's just gorgeous. Along with these new 5 characters I picked up from eBay, I'm just so happy. After showing you these guys, I want to go ahead and show you my older Toy Biz thing and the rest of the figures. The Walgreens exclusive figures also, so you can see how great they look matched up to these older ones. I know most of you probably like the newer ones better. They look amazing as well. So that's these are all my recent grabs. We'll go ahead and show you the other stuff now so you can see everything together. And I love the fact that Mr. Fantastic is out of the picture. He's so tall. I think that's cool. So here are these 5 folks. Boom! Drop a rock on you. This is my 2005 thing, but this is the comic book version, and the one you see to the left is actually the cinematic version, so you can see the differences. But the comic book version, he's a big monster, and I think he looks absolutely incredible. So very happy to have him. I purchased him in package, and I also purchased a loose version of him because when the Walgreens exclusive thing hits my town or in an area close enough for me to get them, I want to do a comparison review of the two. So now I will have 3 different things to compare each other to, and they're all 3 different. But I have a good feeling about the one that's coming here in a month or so. It just looks amazing. So this is the comic book version, out of package though, and he stands well. He's big and bulky. I think he looks great. It's unfortunate he doesn't come with hands to swap into fists, because these are just wide open. There's not a whole lot of scenarios I could see with him wide open palm like this, but anyway, I love him. I think he has a great wide base to him, so he stands well, he displays well. Okay, here we have the Human Torch. He looks good. I like the accessories, I like the head sculpt. The rest of him is basically just reused parts, but I think he looks good altogether. And this was a Walgreens exclusive. I was glad to get him early on when it came out. Here's Mr. Fantastic. I actually liked his sculpt because it looks more like clothing and not just a ripped Bucky Cap body style. And plus he does come with the arms that shows off his ability. So that Walgreens exclusive Mr. Fantastic looks wonderful. And here we have the Invisible Woman. I think Sue looks great. She comes with Herbie, so you basically get 2 action figures for the price of 1. She was also a Walgreens exclusive. However, the one I picked up didn't have a sticker. I should have paid attention. But I think the 3 of these match really well together, and I cannot wait to get Silver Surfer and Thing next. I'm sure they'll come out maybe with a Doom also, Von Doom. But I'm very happy to have these. I think these are just a great matchup. So let's go ahead and put them all here together. You can see the new with the old and the 2005 movie versions. I think they're all incredible. I'm very, very happy to have them all. I do have some older Toy Biz I should have broke out, but they're boxed up. One is the Silver Surfer. He is an early 2000s or late 90s. You can tell he's short. He's 5-inch. And the other is I have a Human Torch that looks like a cartoon version almost. He's got the yellow painted on fire, solid. This is my haul though, guys. Y'all take care. Later. Peace out. Don't give up that hunt. Pew, 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 pew.